But this particular appointment has caused a bit of a bit of an online backlash, and I think it's kind of justified. So the new person to be on Strictly that was announced was Tom Skinner.
Who is Tom Skinner?
If you don't know him, he was previously an apprentice, a star on the Apprentice show.
Right. Did he win?
Don't know, don't watch it. But he is actually, he's sort of cultivated this online personality, and he's quite loved, sort of cheeky chap. He talks about the old, graft, and he's like, I don't know how real the accent is, but this is, he's got this audience, he's quite motivational.
There he is.
But he's now veered into, and this is where it's causing an issue. Strictly has always prided itself on being quite inclusive. This is a guy who met with J.D. Vance over the weekend in the Cotswolds, talked about him being a proper gent, has worn a MAGA hat. A couple of weeks ago, he launched a tirade at the woke brigade based on absolutely nothing, literally like starting a fight in an open room, saying wokies were coming after his full English.
Isn't that inclusive, though? I understand you wouldn't agree with his politics or what he stands for, the people that he meets. But if we're going to talk about being inclusive, we have to be inclusive of all political fractions.
But is the BBC, to be fair to Narinda, who is a fellow Jeremy Vine's show panellist, right? She actually took to Twitter, and I backed what she said, because would there be, because he's quite outspoken, he's obviously quite populist on what seems to be the right. I personally bookmarked this. I reckon he's going to be a Reform candidate eventually. I think that the equivalent for a mouthy person, certainly a person of colour or a woman of colour, on the other side of politics, would not get a stab at Strictly.
What my question is how did he get to be barbecue buddies with the Vice President of the United States?
Yeah, that's a bit concerning.
But the reason he's done that. So J.D. Vance engaged with him after his ridiculous tweet
on Twitter.
His ridiculous tweet.
X, we should say. Let's have a look at a social media post from Thomas Skinner. For those of you who have no idea who he is, here he is.
Good morning and happy Wednesday, you lovely, lovely people. Now, of course, we're in Dino's cap. It's the crack of dawn, and look what I've got today, an absolute governor breakfast. Keep on smashing life, up the grafters, don't give up, love to you and your family, bye-bye.
So J.D. Vance loved that, and they...
Oh, no,
they connected.
J.D. Vance loved his tweet where he basically went on this tirade. He said, I'll say this once and I'll say it straight. Stop bending over backwards for the woke brigade. Who gives a...
So when he got
get offended by a full English. Who gets offended by a full English?